Live. Alrighty, hello everybody. It's been a bit since I hopped on stream. Yeah, it's been a while for sure. But I think today we're just gonna go over like what I did this past weekend. This past weekend, I was fortunate enough to go to the United States Grand Prix for Formula One. Very excited about that, and I was able to shoot some pictures. I wasn't sure how they were gonna turn out initially, but yeah, I had a lot of fun. So today we're just gonna, I guess, like go through the pictures, see if I got anything at all. I think I must have shot for maybe like the first 45 minutes. I just kind of wanted to enjoy the race after that. But yeah, it's just kind of what. Actually, I don't even think I changed the name of the stream. I kind of just hopped on. Let's see if I can do this real quick. Okay, let's change this title. There's a room on my desk because I have a really messy desk. Super professional, right? For sure. Alright, we're set. So let's change this. Here's turn one. I was probably shooting from across the track, but I had over here with me I think it was like a 70 to 200 millimeter. I was shooting on my Fuji X-H1. Pretty nifty camera. But yeah, everything was handheld just because they didn't allow any kind of tripod. I would have loved to have taken something longer, but it's just so heavy and like you're just hauling that around everywhere. It kind of takes a toll on you. So, but if I did have a tripod, that kind of mediate that. But I didn't have that luxury. Also, I just kind of wanted to enjoy the race. I don't know. I kind of wanted to just sit back, do my own thing. But yeah, that's kind of why I shot only half or less than half of the race. Really, I think I stopped shooting maybe 20 laps in. I think. But yeah, let's get through these. I think a lot of these are going to take a lot of work though. So here's the formation lap. And you can see I'm shooting way over my head. Like, I'm not looking through the viewfinder, I'm like looking up at my camera. So hopefully like these are even in focus, I couldn't even tell. yeah, the exposure is horrible exposure. Okay, so here's lap one, first corner. Up and out of Big Red. So you can see Lewis over here, kind of nudging Max off. Max went real wide, and you can kind of see somewhere back here, you can see, I think it was a Williams tapped one of the Williams tapped one of the Aspens. Was it a Williams or a... Yeah, it was a Williams right here. You can see, I think that Sebastian Vettel got flipped around back there. He kind of just takes off. Yep, that's him. But yeah, this is all turn 1 and 2. I think I had seen this one, but man, this flag ruins it. Like, I think just having the Mercedes being tailed by those two Red Bulls I think that looks pretty sick, but man, this is flag. And I think the flag was more in focus than these cars, and that's pretty crazy. I was shooting at what, F5? That's not that open. But yeah, like, I don't think the cars are in focus as much as all these people, which kind of blows, but I honest to God couldn't see. Ooh, in other news, I also got a new GPU. It's pretty good. I got a 3060 by PNY, a single fan. So it does get pretty noisy at times. But I think I already noticed like a pretty drastic improvement with, like, now I have access to ray tracing, which is pretty cool. Anything VR just kind of like took a crazy step up, which is pretty good. Oh, okay. And you can see I tried playing with some of these. I think this might be a little oversaturated from what I just saw. But then again, these are pretty dull. I think may have overdone it. This has happened. And I really don't know how I want to crop these. I don't think I'm gonna export this though. Wasn't too crazy about turn 1. Then you can see this is okay. So like, I understand these are very pretty crappy quality, honestly. So my idea was I was gonna crank down the shutter speed. So you can see right here I'm shooting at 1/25th a second, and that's like crazy stupid for any kind of like sports photography. Like, especially for cars. For cars, you need to shoot mega fast, like thousandth of a second. But my idea was that I was gonna kind of do like a tracking shot, so everything but the car is just kind of like blurred. It looks like smudge. So I thought that kind of idea would kind of transfer how fast these cars are going. Not transfer, but what's the word? Maybe, I don't know, just show you how fast these cars are really going. But it was tricky. It was such a tricky shot to pull off, just because these cars are going so fast, and you have to be so still when you pan. Pretty tricky. I'll be honest. Yeah, you can see how I'm shooting like across the track, which is kind of cool. But here we got the McLarens. I think here I was trying to stay still, just so you can kind of convey the same thing, just kind of like reverse. Some AlphaTauris. Here's lap 230. I think over here, okay, so right here, for these shots, I was standing on a bridge. There's like a little bridge to take you up and over the track actually, and there was a fence, but man, these guys are some party creepers. They stuck like a tarp over the barbed wire fence, so you can't. I guess they didn't want people sticking around like on the bridge, but what me and a couple of other people ended up doing was we got like the tarp, and we saw it was connected by zip ties. We just popped those things off. We like shoved our cameras through the fence, and at that point you can't really see you can't see the fence just because like your camera is so close to it. I don't think any of these are good. These are all blurry. I think I got one I kind of liked of, I think it was this one. Because the AlphaTauri is pretty, for the most part, not really solid. Yeah, so the AlphaTauri is pretty solid compared to like these. And you kind of get that sense of speed too. You can see with the audience, they're just kind of blurred out a lot. But I think maybe with the right framing, it might look pretty cool. We'll do... Yeah. Kind of hide the gap right there. Pretty good. Okay, yeah, so there's that one. And yeah, there's just no real way to know if you're even tracking it at the right speed. I think my like reference, I guess, was one of the thirds. So you pick a third and you just track it while holding your shutter, but you can only see the third with every other shot or when the shot's not being taken. So, I mean, it's pretty tricky to explain, but I think all these are pretty meh. Man, my eye's itchy. Okay, so I think around here's when I went over the bridge and I was hanging out at the staircase. There was an area where they didn't have a tarp. Yeah, you can see the Mercedes over here being tailed by the Red Bull. Sounds pretty solid. I don't know about the framing, but it's pretty in focus, maybe a little bit. We'll set that for green. pretty in focus. I just don't like how I was shooting the rear ends of the cars. That was pretty good too. We'll see how I end up editing these. Here are both the Alfa Romeos.
This is for the bandoleros up in the bandos. Rain the shots that Golden State. I'm Steph Curry with the handles. Fuck it. They gonna have to sue me for the samples of Charles Barkley and MJ the way I gamble. Every verse is a statement, I never ramble. Line up the heads of MCs on my mantle.
Yeah, these are just all kinds of blurry.
Like when I spark the lie with a strain you can't handle. Listening to oldies, I be digging for the loops.
But yeah, I think if they end up racing at Coda next year, I think I'd probably end up taking a bigger lens, maybe try and sneak in a monopod. Security was pretty whack. Like, security was pretty subpar. I could have definitely, like, if I was, I could have definitely snuck in some other things. This, okay, yeah, this was one of the ones that I liked. I had gotten like a little peek of some of the pictures. We can see how just how wide I have to crop in. But I think that's kind of the framing that I landed on. Cause yeah, so I was tracking this Mercedes, and man, like I'm pretty sure this is Max. Max is just hauling, trying to trace down this Mercedes, but I ended up really liking this one. I just gotta tweak the colors a bit. Probably pull out the reds, like this red over here, the blues and the whites. But yeah, I think I ended up really liking this one. I don't know what kind of aspect ratio I want. 8.5 by 11 sheet paper, 5 by 7, 16 by 9 maybe. Excuse me. Ooh, okay. 16 by 9 might be. I think that might be too close though. Shot. I'll just undo. I think I preferred it. But yeah, undo. Cool. Yeah, I think I ended up liking that a lot. Looked pretty cool. And I think I might end up doing the same crop on this. Maybe something like that. That might look pretty good. And then we'll That looks pretty good. Man, yeah, it's just the quality drops significantly. And you can tell, like, once they take off from the apex, they just pick up so much speed. Like, it's extremely difficult to track. I'm pretty sure. Pretty good. That's off Atari. That's not that unfocused, but what can you do? Wait next year is what I can do. That was pretty sharp. I don't know if there's much I can do with that. Oh, okay. So that's, you can see like a little worming effect. I don't know if this has. Yeah. For some reason, every time I import pictures, sharpening just automatically gets added. And it adds like this very odd worming effect that you see around. Like, I don't know if you can see this, but like all this little like smudges kind of thing. As compared to that, I mean, it's blurry, but it's smooth. I don't really know what that is, but let's see how we can crop this. 1x7. Virtual. It's still extremely. Let's do one of these. Not reading it. I think I should definitely go wider. I don't. We'll try that. Here it is. Um, Maybe. Green. Maybe. We'll play with that. Hey, that was pretty good. Man, you cannot see the drivers. You cannot see who the drivers are. I think normally the numbers are supposed to be here behind the wing, like right next to the I don't know you call this fillet. Not even a fillet, but it should be on the side of the intake. But from that angle that I was shooting, you really can't see nothing. You can see that Mercedes is just getting hunted down. I think that might be Max though, because I think Carlos. I can't see the numbers still. Not Carlos. I forgot his name. Checo. Checo held third pretty. Like Checo held third. I think the whole race. This is pretty. Never mind. Like, take it back. Yeah, no way. They're just like they're like hairs out of focus. Like what would be in focus? It's not even that it's not in focus. It's in focus, it's just the motion, like trying to track these cars. Can I see number? Cannot. Okay, but you can tell it's an orange helmet. Actually, what kind of helmet does Checo have? I think Max had a white helmet. I know Checo's might have a little green somewhere. Here's some of the Ferraris. Some McLarens. There was a point in the first lap actually that the McLarens, I think it must have been Carlos Sainz that they almost took him like good. It was I'd be terrified if I was Carlos. They're zipping through the S's, not the S's, after the S's. There's one hairpin turn. After that hairpin, they were both like right on his tail on each side. That was a pretty crazy sight. That was unbelievable how close they got, and it was pretty clean. I don't think there was any contacts. Could be wrong, but I don't think there was contacts. Man, this race weekend took a lot out of me though. I was pretty beat by the end of it. Mind me. Yeah, you can tell I stayed put here for a pretty while. There's something I want to do here with these. So you can tell for the most part they're pretty still, minus the cars, obviously. So I'm shooting at a 15th of a second. Honestly, I'm still pretty impressed that I kept the camera still for a 15th of a second. And you can tell there's just so much light coming in that I had my ISO at 100, shooting at f22. So I think any kind of like dust on anything like the element or the sensor just horrible. There's a couple shots where I got a ton of dust. I mean, it's not too hard to remove dust depending on where it is, but it just hurts a little bit when you get dust in your shot. But these can be saved with the exception of all this white over here. Yeah, the white's just gone. Like, there's no shame in the whites, but so I think I can take these in Photoshop. And what I want to do with these is I want to add as many like blurs as I can. Obviously I can't use the same car, so I think that might be an Alpine that I'll use. I think there was a Mercedes that passed by earlier. So all these smudges are pretty good. So just a little mental note. They're bad. They're really bad. Yeah, like here's the dust I was talking about. Like all over here. Anything past F8, I think you just see everything. Hey, yeah, I'm eating. Yeah, how's it going, man? Yeah. I'm eating Twizzlers. I sure hope you got to pick up Hamilton crying. No, I couldn't get that close to Lewis. I did shoot his Mercedes though. They had one of his display Mercedes out in the front that I got to get some pretty decent detail shots of. So hopefully it end up pretty good. This is all a whole lot of nothing. There's Lewis. I don't know if that's Lewis, but there's a Mercedes. But yeah, man, how's it going? How's life? It's pretty clean. Doing great, missed you, my dude. Yeah, for sure. I know Davis streamed yesterday, and although I didn't get to, it was him, Davis, and did he not use an? No, I couldn't use an ND filter. I didn't have one that fit the diameter lens or like element, I guess. I have, what do you call them? I have like the frame that you stick the piece of glass through. I don't have like little rings, not the rings, but like the little twisty ones. I kind of really should probably get some of those though. Those are pretty handy to have. But yeah, Davis was streaming last night, and Dean, both of them were racing. They were pretty good at what they were doing. Here's a Haas. I don't know how I feel about it. Wow, you can almost see the driver, just barely. You can almost see him. Yeah, you can just tell, like, a couple feet and you're just out of focus. And that's at F10. I was in the race too? You mean Davis's race? Is that Mazepin? I don't know. From this angle, you really can't see the numbers. Like, I'm just trying to base it off of helmets. So, like, let's see what's Mazepin's helmet? No, I think if anyone, that's Schumacher. Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah, I think it's Schumacher, but he's one of the Red Bulls. I think something like that, maybe. What? We were in Discord and I asked. What? Were you really there? How much? What? I think I want to blank out. How much were the tickets? I've never been to an F1 race. So, I think I got my tickets maybe beginning of summer. And for general admission, I paid from a third-party website. Vivid Seats, I think. For one ticket, I think I must have paid maybe like $4.50, including tax. It was a pretty penny. It was pretty expensive, and like, fortunately, I was fortunate enough to stay with a friend, so they were able to drop me off at the race. And I don't have to pay for parking. I did end up paying for they have, what do you call it? They had like a bus to take you to and from the airport to the racetrack, and that was pretty efficient. I think I ended up paying $20 for both, no, $40 for both days to use the buses, which is pretty good, pretty Better than paying for $200 parking, in my opinion. It's still. Oh. The heck did I do? What the heck? What the heck did I do? Cool. And what kind of lens do you use? Slide and ND filter sounds like some expensive cinematographer stuff. No, do I have my backpack on me? No, I don't have my backpack on me. I think to the race, I mainly shot on. It was a Sigma 70 to 200 millimeter. Sigma, no ND filters. Just kind of like trying to balance it out with the aperture. But yeah, I think looking back, there's a couple things I would have definitely done differently. It was me and Davis and Awesome Dot in the beginning that I noticed Ian was streaming, so I decided to go harass Ian out of retirement, since he's probably using his 3K computer to play Boomer Point and Click Adventures from the 80s. What's it, Boomer Point and Click? Oh, Boomer, okay. Boomer Point and Click. No, but yeah, I'm fortunate enough that my dad kind of pays for all this stuff. Before me, my dad was a photographer, so I kind of get to like play around with his toys and stuff like that. So, pretty lucky for me, I get to play with all this stuff. But yeah, he was real happy for me that I was able to shoot an F1 race, which is it's pretty crazy. Like. Never would have thought I'd ever go to an F1 race. Actually, I have a Google Doc. I think after qualifying day, I sat down and I found the Google Doc. It's labeled shit to do before you die, and I crossed that right off the list. Attend an F1 race, be good. Oh, that looks fake. Like super fake. Man, that's amazing. How does it feel crossing off your bucket list? It felt pretty good. Like, I think I've only crossed out one other thing. One step closer to dying, no kidding. I think in total I have like 3 things crossed out. So I think the first on the list was like to go to a concert. Prior to this year, I've never been to a concert, and I was pretty fortunate that a country artist that I listened to, Randy Rogers Band, came to my hometown, and so every year he comes to play, but I've never been able to attend his concerts because something always comes up. for the past like 3 or 4 years, something came up and I wasn't able to go to his concerts. But this year he came, and I have a friend who lives right next to right next to the venue, and it was an outdoor venue. So from where we were sitting in their backyard, you can see like right on the concert. We were probably like 100 feet away. It was pretty good. And then practice day and qualifying, I was able to see 21 Pilots, which was really good. That was a really good experience. And Billy Joel played on qualifying day. So that was the first thing I crossed off, and then second thing was visit Coda, and then attend an F1 race. So I got to do both of those in the same weekend, which was pretty nice. Nice. I love concerts. Those I used to go to regularly until COVID. Yeah. Yeah, COVID messed us up real bad. COVID wasn't fun. That's great, man, because your favorite artists sometimes die, break up, retire. Opportunity to see Daft Punk. No way. I didn't at a time. Now they broke up. Yeah. Yeah, I had a coworker who really loved Daft Punk. Like, he would tell me how much like Daft Punk inspired him and stuff like that, which is great, right? But and yeah, they make really good music. There was a point where I couldn't stop listening to Robot Rock for a while. I had that on repeat for the longest time. He's one of those Mercedes. Yeah, it's pretty in focus. By the way, stream quality is excellent. The first class stream that I get to watch. Yeah, I don't have my camera set up. I got kind of lazy and I kind of just wanted to get this out of the way. So I'm using my webcam already, but maybe next time. Maybe when I do like a VR stream. Did I get new internet? No, I just figured out how to like output the stream properly. But yeah. So right now I'm at 1200 kilobytes a second. What setting did I change? I don't know. Like, I just kind of hit stream or hit start stream. Nothing that I know of. I know I have to update my stream key, but I'm just using this webcam. But that's pretty much it. I don't. Same old settings. Thank you though. That's pretty cool. That looks good. Actually, today I was actually talking about you to a friend, not you specifically, but I was talking to a coworker of mine. Slight reverb and echo from audio, but I'm not gonna say reverb and echo. Echo. How would I fix echo and reverb? Is it like noticeably though? Is it noticeable? Like scale of 1 to 10, how bad is this echo and reverb? Maybe 2 seconds. Or if that did anything. Yeah, I was talking about a coworker. She was telling me how after school she wants to do real estate. So I was like, oh no, like real estate. Like I have a couple of friends who do real estate. Referring to you and another friend of mine, but yeah. mic will fix that. What mic is like captured? What mic has been captured? Oh, I know what's wrong. How's that sound? Oh yeah, that's really bad. How's that sound? That's still really bad. It's clip. Hello, hello, oh. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Okay, that should be okay, I think. Yeah, I was capturing audio from my webcam. So now we're capturing from the mic, or what should be from my mic. Just felt like I should let you know, because as a streamer, you're not. Yeah, for sure. I think the only point of reference I have for like how well the audio is, well, not well, but how loud it is, at least, is like the things that tell you how loud you are, the clipping things. But yeah, we're good. Sorry about that. Thanks for letting me know, by the way. That was quick, yeah. I'll hop on Stream Fails. You're kind of sharp. Sort of. That was pretty sharp for the most part. Sort of. We had to handhold Dean through stream because he was a Mac simpleton prior to his PC. But you're an AV professional. I don't know about that. I do know about Macs being simpletons, but I don't know about me being an AV professional. Thank you though. Do you know what specs Dean has though? I'm a little curious. I wonder if he got a 30 series. Pretty good. I like that. No, he's got an AMD. Well, I was lucky enough to snag. I was talking to myself. Prior to you showing up, I was able to snag a 3060 retail price, which was pretty good. It's a little noisy, but you can kind of hear it like kicking up right now. Actually, I don't know if you can hear it, but it does get a little noisy from time to time, especially there's music a little bit, especially when I'm playing any kind of VR or anything like that. You can definitely hear it kick on. I don't know. I just got a text from my brother. He sent me a link to Best Buy, and it was like a 30 series card, and I clicked on the link expecting it to be gone, just like as soon as I clicked on it, because it's a graphics card and they're pretty sought after. But I was able to get one, and I paid for it, and I picked it up the next week. I tried lining up outside my Best Buy twice for 30 series, but I failed both times. I almost drove to the next city over to get one. Look, actually, here's where one of the staircases I was camping at. Basically, I was over here in this corner shooting over one of these guys' heads. Yeah, there were a ton of people. My 1070 catches on fire every time I game now. I have just a 1070 sitting collecting dust now. I was probably gonna make my brother a PC. What a creeper, at least find a girl to creep on other than dudes. You know what? I was in class today, and I went to the library to study. And, well, I sat down, kind of did my own thing. And then right as I was leaving, I noticed the girl that was sitting right next to me. She had an F1 shirt, and it said United States Grand Prix in the back. And I thought that was pretty funny. I thought I was gonna tell her something, but no. I bitched out. Racing photo editing stream with the steering wheel and your face cam. Perfect. Hey, how's it going, Davis? Sell your 1070 if you have no need for it. I can sell the 1070. Same price is what I paid for it back in probably, yeah. I could if I wanted to. I could have like slid in like, hey, how's it going? Like, here's some pictures I took, by the way. Stuart Kirby, how's it going? I don't think I've seen your face around. How's it going? But yeah, like here's some of that dust I was talking about. When you're shooting at anything past F11, you can just see every little speck of dust. Like right there, there's a giant speck of dust. And I think I'm shooting 500th of a second. Hey babe, did you waste the salt from Hamilton's Tears in the Air? Did I taste the salt? I was too busy. Dying. I was huffing and puffing, running across the whole racetrack, hauling this heavy equipment. Trash. Like, I think I had autofocus on, but I think it was just focusing on this. Not you as a pickup line, lol. Oh! Hey baby, did he taste the salt from Hamilton's Tears in the Air? I could have asked her like, hey yo, like, what team were you going for? So these sets were from 500th of a second. I was telling Cosby, some earlier ones over here, like these, I was shooting at 125th of a second, and then I think some earlier ones. I think like this. That's still 125th. But like at 125th of a second, it's freaking hard to keep everything in focus. Because I wanted to get some blur, and I kind of did a little bit, but the car is too small. Where's it? 20,000 millimeter. That thing was too. If I could have, I totally would have. But that thing was so heavy to just haul around. I don't think I could have done it for 2 hours. How long have I been shooting for? I think I've been shooting. Like, this is my first F1 race that I was able to attend. This is my first time shooting that. But I think I've been shooting for maybe since I was. Since I was maybe. Must have been younger than 10. I know that for sure. Around then is when I got my first camera. Here's my. Check this out. This was my first camera. This was my first camera. It's a Nikon Coolpix in red. I got this for Christmas. I don't know how long ago. But this is kind of what started it. I mean, this was like I would always take this thing to the lake. There's still batteries in here. Cool. It doesn't turn on though. I don't know if it's, does it still work? I don't know. But yeah, this is my first camera. This kind of sparked it for me. Pretty good. Set that lens into the Hubble. Where did I leave off at? I think so. Here are all the Ferraris. I think I left off over here somewhere. But yeah, here are the bridges that take you over the racetrack, and you can see how they like cover the fences. Also, this is just like a crazy race to track to shoot. Right here, I'm shooting at 1/60th of a second, just trying to track these cars. Do I get one? Change my stream scene. Nice, thanks. Thank you, Davis. Details. But yeah, I'm just trying to track these cars, but at 1/60th of a second, I was pretty I don't know what the word is, but I think I got one good one right here. This next one, I tried editing. Looking back at it now, I think the colors are a little too saturated. For sure, I think the vignette. Why is the shutter so slow? So with this one, this is kind of a good idea, a good example. I wanted to kind of I wanted to show the viewer how fast these cars are going, and I feel like if you shoot it extremely fast, like multiple thousandths of a second, it just kind of looks like the car's still, and it just looks like it's parked on the track, as opposed to something like this where you really get all those like blurs and all those lines, and you can just really tell how fast these cars are going. But it's just that balance between how much or how capable you are of actually panning the shot. So yeah, this one's pretty good. I like this one. This is probably one of my favorites, but it's just too saturated, I think. A little too much. Little tip, monopod, control your breathing. Yeah, I was telling Coffee, they didn't allow any kind of stabilizing equipment in the racetrack, so like no tripods, no monopods, or anything like that. But I was saying, like, you could probably sneak one in. Like, I don't think it'd be that hard to sneak one in. Did you need to pan, or the entire scene is in your viewfinder and you just put? So I think how I did it is I had it through the viewfinder, and I was like trying to track the cars as I was holding down the shutter. It sounded more like taking a sniper shot. Honestly, yeah, like I can see how holding it like closer to your body would help, just because there's no like lateral movement. It's just like you're just twisting your body. I can definitely see how that would help. But I think there's just nothing like having a tripod monopod with you. Yeah. Right. Back button, focus, center, autofocus point, autofocus C, or continuous. Back button? What do you mean by back button focus? It's hailing. Man, me and Hail do not have a good experience. Hail absolutely messed up my car. You can see the little dings from on the hood. Start from before the corner and follow the car through the turn. And then finish slightly after the cars left the turn. So you're saying like track them through this apex? Also, I don't even know how I would want to crop this. Yeah, alright. I think it hailed quite a bit over here this summer. This summer? I've never heard of hail in the summer. Yeah, I'm gonna look for a sugar mama to take me to the Miami Grand Prix next year. Just looking for someone to fund my excursion. So kind of like this, I guess. I don't know if that's what you mean, like someone's hat got in the way. Is that a hat? I don't know. Don't get shot next turn, then you missed that. Oh, you're right. This girl is educated. Don't get shot next time, for real. Nah, she looked kind of mean though. Like, I think she had like she looked pretty intense to talk to. But yeah, kind of like that, right? Kirby, like following him into the apex. I don't know what that is. Ruined the shot, whoever that was. Whatever that was. I'm gonna rephrase my earlier question. How long have you been seriously shooting for? Seriously, maybe... Maybe since high school? Maybe like senior year since high school. Right now I'm 21, so maybe for the past 5 years I like kind of took it a lot more seriously. I've never done like motorsport photography. If you check out my Instagram somewhere right down there, I do a lot more architectural stuff, like more artsy stuff. So this was definitely like a change in pace for me. I don't think I was used to shooting like in such a quick pace that I think F1 requires. But yeah, I think maybe 4 or 5 years. Mean girls will fall head over heels for you if you can alpha their bitch shields. Oh man, I don't know if I'm an alpha though. Like, I don't know if I can like keep up with like not keep up, but like maybe just like hang out with like an alpha female. It's pretty like, I can only handle so much. Motorsports is a tricky thing to shoot. Yeah, so like I think the dream for me, the ultimate goal is like motorsport photography. That's for sure where I want to end up. But in order to do that, I need to be accredited by the FIA. I know me, Davis, and Cosby, the other guys who are here, we you need PLI. What's that? I once tried to crack it, but it was challenging. What's a PLI? PLI. Let's try Googling it. PLI. Public liability insurance? What's that? Why would I need a PLI? The only place where I can take awesome motorsport photo is, you guessed it, GT Sports. That's honestly, I think that's where I started. Like, that's kind of where as a kid, I'd play around with the photo mode all the time in GT. It's so much fun, and I think it's a really great way to kind of learn about cameras without investing in all this like super expensive equipment. Insures you if you get hurt or if you cause injury or damage. Cause injury or damage. You'll need PLI. I don't think I've thought about insuring myself because of photography. You can see this is another one that I kind of overdid. Looking back, it's really easy to mess up with stuff. Most tracks look for 3M to 5M. M by, you mean million? Like $3 million to $5 million in coverage? Yeah, damn. Do you have experience in motorsports? Like, what kind of stuff do you shoot? Are we racing tonight? I mean, Cost is here, right? Oh yeah, to be down to race. I have my... Got the headset over here. Motorsports news and landscapes. I'd love to check out your, do you have like a portfolio? I think definitely motorsports is what makes me happy. I mean, granted, this is like my first time shooting any kind of motorsport. Kind of funny that it ended up being an F1 race. I can't today, I got work. Last motorsport I shot was in Ray 2018. I can run a server for you guys though, if you are keen. Your vocabulary, Dave, it's on another level. Oh, you know what? I actually met some Australian guy. Once the race ended, I was leaving, and this Australian guy... Oh, thanks for the link. I'll check that out later. Some Australian guy ended up like... I just heard like, oi, oi, and I was like, what the hell is this guy talking to me? So I turned around and this guy was like, come here, like I want to talk to you. He said all this in like an Australian accent. I thought it was hilarious, and I thought of you, Davis. He's like, hey, like, saw you like maybe an hour ago on top of these staircases. Did you get any good pictures? And I basically told him like, I don't know, like I don't really take a picture and check. I kind of check once I get home, like I'm doing now. And I was like, yeah, like thanks though, like I said something like thanks, nice meeting you, like have a safe flight back. And I ended up like going in for a fist bump. But he had turned around before he saw me like go up for a fist bump, and his friends behind him, they were like, oh, you fucking dickhead, like you left him hanging, asshole. And I thought that was funny. I don't know, I thought of Dave's pretty good. But yeah, fucking dickhead. Straya? What's Straya? I miss my sugar daddy, yeah. Just like I miss my sugar mama. Oh, also, I met S-Fan Do you know who Sfan TV? Oh, Australia. I've never heard of Straya. I work as a stringer and photojournalist. I remember when I was in high school, I definitely wanted to be a photojournalist. I wanted to travel the world and freelance. But that's sick. That's really cool. What was I saying? I've never heard of Straya. That's interesting. That's not how photojournalism works. To be honest, I don't even speak Australian accent. My accent is all over the place. I think the accent kind of rubbed off on you. Like, I think Chad has like a pretty thick accent. I love it. I think Australian accents are the best. But Kirby, tell us about your photojournalism experience. How's that? What's like the realistic vision? Not vision. What's like a realistic idea of photojournalism? Not a song of this. First time I've heard someone actually like an Aussie accent. Dude, I think everybody loves an Australian accent. Like, I think, better than a British accent, I think. But, that's just me. Check out Costa's Instagram. I'm no professional, but he's the best photographer. Oh, no way. Thanks, Cosby, but interesting. I like their British accent. I was telling some friends, once I go to this race, I'm gonna meet a nice British girl. She'll fund my expeditions, anything. I'll let her know and she'll pay for it. I just have to hang out by the paddock. Sneak my way through the guards that were there. You see death that much, it doesn't bother you, regardless of age. And no one like that. And no one like, what? Am I reading that wrong? And no one like you that much. Was that a GR36? What? A GR36? Where? Missing? Oh, George Russell, 63. I was like, what kind of car is that? Mordian, how's it going, Dean? Long time no see. It's been a couple hours. Where was George Russell? He was like right here. I've been to bomb calls, crashes, protests, crimes. I think I've only been to one protest. Sure, Koss would appreciate any feedback and advice from you. Yeah, for sure. I think talking to an actual photographer would be pretty good for me. And, you know, I'm always open to criticism. Instagram. I think, what's my Instagram? It's at... I think that's it. Where's my Daniel avocado? I think that's basically all I shot. I didn't stick around with the camera for too much. Or I think for the most part, I just kind of wanted to enjoy the race. This one, yeah. So there was a section in the track where it's basically like a fence. I don't think I got it here. It's a fence, and then like the I guess if they need to rush like an ambulance, it opens up like that, so they can just run out. The marshals, I guess, right? So I think if I was like psycho enough, I could have totally hopped the fence and just ran straight onto the track and like probably gotten hit or something. But not today. Although if I was pretty desperate to hop on national TV or like, I think that would have been my way to go. And then I got some close-ups of Mercedes. They had a display Mercedes there. Pretty good. There's number 44, Lewis Hamilton. 8-time world champion. 7 or 8-time world champion. I know Dean is just gonna eat these up. These aren't in focus. But yeah, here's the AMG. No, wait, time for him. I'd be 100%. I'd be willing to bet it's gonna be Max. Like, there's no way it's not gonna be Max. I think Red Bull's reign is over for sure this year. And it's kind of cool that someone so young is kind of giving him like a run for his money. Very impressive. But that's kind of it. That's basically all I shot. What do you mean Red Bull's reign? It's always... Oh, did I say Red Bull? I meant, yeah, I meant Mercedes. My bad. And then Lando, yeah, I can definitely see Lando picking up like the torch for sure. But yeah, McLaren is like on another level this year. I'm not a Max fan. I'm just a Hamilton hater. I think I'm just like a Red Bull fan in general. Like, I think if it were up to Max and Checo, like Checo any day, I think Checo is like one of my favorite drivers, if not the favorite driver of mine. This one's just overexposed, but kind of fix it a little bit. But yeah, for the most part, that was them. That's it. Checo's cool. Checo is cool. I was happy I got like one shot of Checo. That was it. I know 8 times. Yeah, I think Lewis did definitely let a lot of the attention get to his head. I mean, like, he's a great driver, but I don't know, there's just something about his personality that I really I can't follow. But I think someone like Checo or someone like Lando, or like even Sebastian Vettel, they're so humble, especially Sebastian Vettel. Like, I think he's just a great person in general. Yeah, I agree, Davis, 100%. I think I already found all the ones I wanted to shoot. Leclerc is very humble. I don't think I paid too much attention to Leclerc. Like, yeah, I've seen him around and stuff, but I don't think I, like, follow Leclerc news.
I don't need any comrades. They say humans are social animals.
If you can even call it, like, Leclerc news.
But you can live pretty well by yourself.
It was turn 1, I was showing Cosby turn 1. Here's the importance of humility. I thought of the other day. You can be great regardless of being humble or not. If you are, people will love you and become the people's champ. If you're not, you'll be disliked even though your skills are undeniable. Yeah, I think that's kind of what goes down with I don't want to say Hamilton because some people really do like Hamilton, but maybe someone like well, I'm trying to think of like Mike Tyson for sure. I can definitely see Mike Tyson being like that. But you know, David, I think if it came down to Ferrari drivers, I think I like Carlos Sainz a lot more than Leclerc. I don't know. I think Carlos is handsome. That hair though is undeniably handsome, and just that Spanish accent. I mean, I'm not gay or whatever, but that dude's handsome. I mean, not that being gay is bad, but you know, guy's handsome. Because of the Spanish heritage, I don't know, like he's just like, I think he's like the what would you call it?
Live alone.
I don't know. He's like, I don't want to say anything that Alonso's, no way. Dude's old. Not that being old is bad either, but like, no, okay, so I like Sergio because he's so relatable. Like, there was another video that they did with Kimi Räikkönen and look, hold on, let me see. I thought this video was hilarious. Let's see if I can find it. Beaches. And who was it? Kimi Spanish. There was this video, I thought it was so funny.
Esto es lo más importante en México. Tienen que saberlo. You have to know this.
Way.
Way. Seb?
Way.
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 Kimi?
Way.
Hecho la mocha.
So look, way, there's multiple ways to spell way, but in Spanish, way is like brother or like homie or like that's just what you call people. So like, hey, wait, like echa la mocha way, you know, like
Mocha way.
this guy saying.
Hecho.
Kimi?
Hecho la mocha, güey.
Seb?
Here's the motorway.
What is mocha? I don't think I know what mocha is. Echa la mocha way. Mocha. Can you speak that much? Translate. What is mocha?
Mocha is a high quality type of. Oh, I didn't know that. Echa la mocha, güey.
Firstly, with the fingers, we need to grab the tortilla, close it together. Segundo, y muy importante, la salsa. Y tercero, with the ass a little bit outside, and then you eat.
Pica away.
Pica, way. Look, wait.
Then you
Did I
eat.
see that properly? Look at how he's eating that. No. Did you see
Pica
that?
away.
Cultura.
So tell me, according to this calendar, when is the next race in Mexico?
In November.
November?
Música. I've actually never seen the full video of this.
Güey.
Y si piensan en México, ¿cuál escogerían?
I know what's up.
Pues muy bien, güeyes. Aprendieron.
Muy bien, güeyes. Wow, what? But yeah, Kimmy's. I know they were making like a lot of Kimmy memes towards Sergio Perez this past weekend because his water went out. His drink. That's what Kimmy said. Where is my drink? Who's that? Oh. Where is my drink? But yeah, I think I figured out all the ones I want to keep. These are kind of meh. This is all turn one. Low bass guy, low bass guy. How's it going, man? That's a spooky emoji. Hello, what are you working on? Sorry, I got some Twizzlers in my mouth. I'm working on some pictures I took this past weekend from the U.S. Grand Prix. So I'm just kind of going over them, seeing if any came out okay. I'm not a fan of this one. I think it's overdone for sure. For sure, Z's. So yeah, just kind of picking out what I want to keep. Stuff like that. He got told he has a penalty and he yelled for what? Yeah, legendary. No, actually, I don't watch the press conferences. I think press conferences are a little boring. I do see, like, if something funny happens, I'll watch it. Like, if someone makes, like, a meme edit on Instagram. I know there was a press conference where they were making fun of one of the younger drivers about, I think about like pubic hair or something like that, because he was a younger driver, so they were just like messing with him. I thought that was pretty funny. Do you do photography full time? No, I don't. I wish I did, but I don't. I'm a full-time student at the university over here, and I work. I'm a student intern. I make videos for the university, for the class ring. But this was just all my free time. I was fortunate enough to snag a weekend, so took advantage of it. Yeah, Lando Norris. I thought it was one of the Williams drivers. What's his name? The Williams. Ricardo, yeah. How would I do this one? I really like this one. I don't know how I would. Should I crop in more? Oh man, I hate cropping. Ah, gotcha. Have you been doing photography? Um, I've been doing it for a while. I've been doing it for a bit. Or check out his work on his IG. I actually need to update this. The Instagram down here it says down there it says Neto D Gonzalez, but my Instagram is just Neto D Gonz. So like a little abbreviation. It's a little shorter. But yeah. Oh, how long? I've been doing photography for like honestly probably like the better portion of my life, but I took it seriously probably sometime around high school. So maybe like 5, 6 years maybe ish. But I'm by no means a professional. Actually, you know what? I was so upset. This morning I got an email from a contest here in the city that I submit for a contest every year. I submit for a contest every year here in my city. It's for the Heritage Foundation. And this summer I submitted some pictures that I had taken of the church that they had just finished. I do need a bot. I don't think I stream enough to like necessitate a bot, but well, actually, it's just at. Oy, I don't know what I did. Oh. It's just that, but talk to Ortiz about it. Yeah, I'll talk to my I got my IT on speed dial at Davis. What was I saying? Yeah, I got an email from these people that I submit every year. That I submit to every year, and they told me I didn't win. I could have sworn this is gonna be the year that I won, but I didn't win. I didn't even place. I got top 13, so it's a calendar that they put out. And I mean, I'm being featured on the calendar, but I didn't get like top three. I'm always second place. And I really thought this was gonna be the year that I got first, but keep entering it though. I don't know if I'm gonna keep entering it. I've been entering it for the past maybe four years, I think. And man, I just don't like the people that judge. Like, I don't think that they get professionals to judge the pictures. And that sounds really bad to say, but I think it's just like a board. No, they don't give you feedback. It's pretty like mysterious how they operate. You just kind of make it or you don't. Um, but yeah, so I'm trying to figure out what they like, so I can kind of tailor the pictures to what they like. But the picture's over here. Hold on, let me see if I can find the picture. Mm. Is it any of these? Yeah. Contrast to the max. Yeah, that's how we tailored to them. This was the picture. So this is a church that they had remodeled. It must have taken them years to remodel this. It was under construction for a long time. Granted, this picture I just kind of like took the picture, or whatever. I was lucky enough to get it when it was empty. But like I guess I really didn't put that much effort into the picture. But it's whatever. Like I really don't care. I mean, I guess I do care, right? Because I'm like talking about it. But man, I can never win that contest. Was it a PPA type image competition? What's a PPA? Keep entering it though. I probably will, but I just need to figure out what they like. It's kind of like a little difficult to see what, like, I don't know who even judges. Yeah, no kidding, I care. Yeah, I was pretty pissed off about it this morning. I can see crew chief is pinned on the taskbar. Yes, sir. It's a priority. The pig looks good still. It really captures the serenity of the church. Reminds me of the ones I went to in Spain from my unqualified feedback. Just like the judges. No, I think you're professional photographers of America. No, it's just literally like a citywide competition for like let me see if I can pull up the website. That's me. Let's see. Mm. So this is the people that kind of organize the event. It's called the Webb County Heritage Foundation. I've judged for their affiliates before, so I can tell you a thing about their judging criteria. No, like these people, I feel like it's a bunch of old ladies who judge everything. Because that's basically who runs this foundation, just old ladies. So I think they just got a board of older women. Let me see if I can find examples of like the other. That's cool. I used to be a part of the press photographer, NPPA, the National Press Photographers Association. But I never do they not have, man? I never entered any of their competitions. Ooh, thank you, low base guy. Just out of curiosity, do you happen to play uh what? I guess it wouldn't be brass. How did I get into the MPPA? So, actually, I didn't get into it myself. It was like my dad, he was a press photographer, and for my birthday, he actually like you just pay a membership. That's basically how you get in. Um, so he got me like a membership to the NPPA. Um, and I guess it kind of like built up my confidence. Like I have an issue with people like kicking me out of places because I shoot um and I guess places I'm not supposed to. But whenever I carried around like my ID badge, it gave me a little bit of confidence. Okay, let me see if I can find the pictures. Foundation photos, photography. I once entered a JPEG magazine competition. I've never heard of that. Look, the first year I entered, this was the winning photo. This is the Hamilton Hotel, the Hamilton Hotel, downtown here in my city, and it's kind of like one of the more unique buildings here in the city. This so that it yeah, it was the winner. um, it was one of the more unique buildings. It's an old folks home now. This won the following year, I think. So I think that's why I'm saying that I think the board is like all older women, because I think they just thought it looked cool, and like granted it's not a bad photo, but I think it just kind of fit their the theme for the calendar better, I guess. Then this one won the following year. Enlarge, please. Look. Yeah. Yeah, then this one the following year. So this is our lake. And that's the pier. This one, I actually couldn't tell you where that is. I literally have no idea where in the city that was. I kind of like this one though. I like how the flowers kind of cradle the door. This one was mine. So I think this one beat. I got second place, so that was first place, and this was second place. This is the university I attend, Texas International University Dustin Devils. And actually cost me like right around here. This is the library. Right around here is where that girl was, the sugar mama. This was 2014. I don't think I was entering the competition at that time. My dad actually took this photo. Everyone always uses this picture. My dad took this picture, the random door pick out Washington University picture. Yeah, so I think I'm just trying to figure out what they look for when judging the pictures. I don't know. Like I still haven't cracked it. Um I entered image competition when I lived for 3 years before I placed. What kind of competitions? Yeah, that's my dad's picture. I kind of like this. I've been wanting to recreate this one for a while, but never got the opportunity. Like the door isn't even centered. I like the colors. I mean, is that our church? Is it? No, it can't be. Is that our church? Mad rigged. That's what a lot of people think just because of how my city is. Like they think it's like you really have to know people kind of city. Um they typically like stuff from old days, gardening or even food, I guess. The university photo is way too modern. Yeah, so when I entered, this was during COVID. I had they told me that I had won second place, and they told me they wanted to do an interview of me in front of like the shot that I took. And the guy that was talking to me, I got kind of bothered. He told me he's like, "Yeah, like I'm surprised this picture won. Like usually they don't go for dark pictures or pictures at night." And he said something that really like kind of pissed me off. But yeah, so first place winner, second place winner, um, third place winner. Honestly, like I can't even I don't think I can defend this one. Like I don't think I can defend it. The tree is just. I mean, this one I can sort of understand, but this one I don't think I can. I can't defend that. No way. These were the finalists. Um. mm, if it's anything like PPA image competitions, the first criterion is visual impact. Visual impact. How would you define visual impact? That's really interesting. Yeah, I'm not super amazed by any of those photos. I mean, yeah, it's kind of like, Mm, that dusk image is really good though. Which one? Dusk, dusk. Did I pass it? This one? This one? This one's kind of cool. That's pretty good. Nothing like a South Texas sunset. Um, this one. This one's kind of cool. This is the church. Yeah, actually, that's the church that I shot next to it. That one. Yeah, so Laredo is very big on import export. It's one of the biggest ports for shipping in all of the US, I think. So that's where our claim to fame is. That's Dian and SnowRunner for real. But I think the one thing that bugs me with these set of images is I think they're very over processed. So you know when you're scrolling through Instagram mindlessly, then you see an image that makes you stop and look for a couple seconds, maybe think about it a bit more. Banker by profession, trucker at heart. No, but yeah, I totally get you. So like the initial impact, I guess, visual impact. Gotcha. Oh, and that's actually, yeah, I wasn't happy with that one. I do not claim that one. Totally not my photo. And this is part of my, well, it's not mine, but that's part of the university. This is, who shot these? Rolando? Do I know the guy who shot these? I think this guy might be my coworker. I'm gonna have to ask him. Be like, hey, dude, did you shoot these? Hmm. Hmm. But then this is also another thing that bugs me. They when you give them the image, they ask for like a printed image. They don't want like a JPEG. They want like a printed image, and I'm guessing from there they scan it. So you can see right here, it's kind of creased, and just like all over here, you can see just smudges and like fingerprints. Like the quality on their end doesn't match the quality that photographers are submitting. So I'm sure for the most part, like these are okay photos, but here's all the 12 criteria if you're interested. If it's not a PPA type image competition, if you'll keep these in mind, it'll help you. Okay, impact. Viewing an image for the first time evokes some kind of feeling. Sometimes they can make us sad, happy, or angry. Sometimes they can force us to look inward at ourselves. That's called impact. Technical excellence. Print quality, retouching, manipulation, sharpness, exposure, creativity, style, composition, presentation, color balance, center of interest, lighting, subject matter, technique, and storytelling. They all made me angry. That's impact. I noticed the people who enter this really like HDR. I felt like I kind of really like HDR too. That's just me, but I don't think I've I don't think I've found a style of mine. I don't know if I have a style. I don't know what that is, dude. I can't. No, I don't know what that is. That's our bowling alley. Oh, there's a light trail. Yeah, so like I know this is a church. That's the school attached to the church. And I know that's a restaurant or a bar, but I don't know. So this one was kind of cool. This was one of the. I know there was a comet that passed by Earth, and this guy was pretty lucky to shoot it. I kind of like that one. It's pretty good. And even this one I liked, but I don't think this one placed at all. Heyo, Davis Avenue, look at that. There's only one way to go, Davis Avenue. Yeah, I mean, for the most part, they're pretty, I hate to say it, but they're pretty random. Let's look at this video, though. Let's check this out.
Welcome to the Webb County Heritage Foundation's presentation of awards in our annual Historic Laredo Photo Competition.
I think this is why.
This year, because of COVID-19 restrictions.
This is why I'm saying it's just like a panel of older ladies. Because this lady is like the head honcho of like the whole foundation.
We are hosting a virtual
So, I don't
event
know.
to announce the first, second, and third place winners of this competition. And we decided to feature the locations where the winning photographs were taken. So first on our list is the Canseco House and Community Gardens on Chihuahua Street.
Canseco. Okay, I know where this is shot.
In 2011, the Webb County Heritage Foundation created the first ever Historic Laredo photo
The judge is
competition
under 90.
in order to encourage an appreciation of our community's history and heritage. The winners of that competition made up our first Historic Laredo calendar in 2012. Today, we celebrate the winners of this year's photo competition who are featured in our 2021 Historic Laredo calendar. The judges of the competition exhibit of the competition entries will be on display for work submitted by all the photographers.
Yeah, so that's the
And
home.
now, I'd like to present the first place
And that's the
winner
door, yeah.
of the Historic Laredo Photo Competition Award, Mr. Eugene Reese, for his photograph of the Canseco House and Community
I
Garden.
think I know that guy. No, I don't think I do. Not
Mr.
personally,
Grease's
at least.
photo will appear on the cover of the 2021 Historic Laredo Calendar. For his
Hey, that's
photograph,
me. Yeah,
and
that's my
now,
university.
We're happy to present the award to our second place winner in the photo competition, Mr. Ernesto Gonzalez. for
We had
his
to do this
photograph
take like
of Tammy
multiple
Yu.
times.
And we'd also like to thank Tammy Yu for being our longtime preservation partner. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
The third place winner is Ms. Mariela Molano
Hey, yeah,
for
that's
her
me.
photo of the Webb County Courthouse. Again, we wish to thank these and all the participating photographers
I guess the
for
guy
their
didn't even
work.
go to that.
Congratulations to you all. On Facebook,
Yeah. He's that handsome dude. Thanks, guys. But I think I skipped a question. Low base guy. I think I've been streaming very inconsistently for like maybe a couple years. Oh, okay. I know I did it a lot in high school, maybe. I did like World of Warcraft stuff, and like I know I did if you dig deep enough you can find like some PUBG stuff. But I started doing maybe like the photography kind of streams or editing streams for maybe like a couple months inconsistently. I wonder if I can find any of the other photos. Let's try. There we go. Can I not find any pictures? I guess they don't archive them. Gotta go. Go for it, Dean. Thanks for stopping by. Means a ton. HDR plus settings. Just crank up the shadows, crank up the highlights. I can't find any of the other ones. There's like some really random ones. There's like literal like doorknobs that people have taken pictures of that have won. Do I bracket my HDRs? Yes. So whenever I do shoot HDRs, I do tend to bracket, I think. Let me try to find an HDR. I think I might have an example here. Actually, I don't know if I have an example. Seriously, I'm in love with your university pic. I remember when I first saw it, it brought me back to a sense of wonder that I remember when I was a child looking at the skies. Yeah, so I actually ended up gifting that photo to my current boss there at the university. I actually work in that same building. That's where I work. So once I got hired, I just had the picture lying around. I printed a couple too many, and I wasn't doing anything with it. So I gifted her the picture as like, hey, thanks for giving me this job or whatever. Here's here's a picture that I don't really need. And I thought it was so thoughtful. She ended up hanging it, and she was like, yeah, like, I really love this picture. Like, I don't know if you know, but like when I was a kid, I really wanted to be an astronomer. So that kind of meant a lot to me. So every time I turn around from my desk, you can see the picture, and I kind of like it. I thought it was very thoughtful of her. How many brackets do I usually shoot? I think I usually shoot, so one exposed, one under, and then one over. So usually it's 3, and I think it's maybe like a 3-stop difference. If we're creeping on Kotze's desktop, did you notice he's got Oculus software? Yeah. While using an index? What do you mean an index? No, I don't use a Valve Index. No, I wish I had a Valve Index. I use a Rift S. Here's my Rift S. You can see that blue light. Yeah, I wish I had an index. I don't have the dough. But yeah, man, why are you creeping on my desktop? What is that? What is that? Bro, you don't get to complain. I use a Rift CV1. What's that? I'm gonna dehaze this. What an index so bad. The grandfathers on the VR headsets. Low base guy, what kind of stuff do you shoot though? I'm kind of curious. How long have you been shooting for, by the way? And I don't have any music. I shut off the music. My bad. Photo. You know what? Look, I straight up. There was a point where I was editing videos in VR, and it was the funnest thing ever. I had to complete this video because I was on a time crunch, and I knew if I just did it here on my desktop, it wouldn't get done. I'd get sidetracked, and I ended up editing it in VR because like there's nowhere else I can look. I'm forced to look at this video, and it was so much fun. It was the best. I'll probably be doing that more frequently. Mostly nature and animals with a small specialty in macro. I just started dabbling in macro. Yeah, I just started dabbling in macro. It's fun, but well, I don't know if I get the same satisfaction as I do like doing. I don't like sports. I mean, it's the first time I do sports, right? But the same satisfaction of doing something more for artsy, I think. I met a guy that works in cybersecurity yesterday in VR chat. He says he doesn't leave the VR, he works there as well. Pretty cool. Do you do photography too? I'm just a hobbyist, but yes, I like photography. Yeah, actually I've seen some of, I don't know if it was Davis's stuff or Cosby's stuff. I think it might have been Cosby. He showed us his Flickr profile, and I was pretty impressed with some of the pictures. They were pretty good. But yeah, then even Davis's stuff. I know. You know what? I checked out Davis's website on his Instagram. Like, let's check this out. I really liked his automotive stuff. Let's check out Instagram. What is it? Davis. What's your Instagram base? Okay, forgive me. I don't want to do it. I know it's your personal one. I know it's I something. Yeah. studio. This one. And then... What? No way you shot that? Ooh, I see that watermark. Let me load this. I see that watermark though. Ooh. Honestly, honest to God, I really enjoy this picture. I really like the leading lines. Really good. Man, you even got the moon. Even this one's pretty good. Even this one, I really like the leading lines. I shot something similar to that. Is it here? No. Is it here? I think something like that. If you can turn your head sideways. But that's cool. After looking at some of those competition photos, I think any of Davis's picks, yeah, for sure. I think well, this one's kind of cool. These are from like all over the world, I'm sure, but I think if I had to pick from here, my favorite. I think if I had to pick a favorite, it would have to be maybe one of the car pictures. Maybe this one. State Library of Victoria. I like the bee. Bees are my favorite subjects to shoot. I tried shooting bees the other day in my backyard. Those things are quick. Where's the bee? Oh, the flowers. Pretty good. Let's check out the portfolio though. The second image. Oh, this one. Man, it's even sharp too. I think when I look, actually look. I've been getting into film. So these are like the negatives that I came up with. I don't know if you can see them. Probably not. Yeah, you probably can't see them, but like yeah, this was all my attempt at macro photography. Here's a bumblebee from me. Mind you, a few photos in the blog post are free stock though. Alright, let's check this thing out. Oh man, holy crap, you shoot snakes. My favorite pancake-headed snake? They don't sit still. A pro tip, head out early in the morning during autumn and it'll be cold for them to fly, so catch them sleeping. Oh, thanks, Davis. Sorry, you guys are always looking out for me, thanks. Wow, look at that. That's real pretty. Heck yeah, that's awesome. How'd you do that? Was that like, do you have, I'm guessing like a light and you picked a fast shutter speed, so the back ends up black? Am I right? Damn, holy crap, like rattlesnakes too? Shoot. No thanks. Where do you live, by the way? Dude, these are no joke. Look at that. How do you get these? Let us know for next year's competition. I think any of us would destroy it. Dude, for sure. I'll send you guys links. I got the flower at f13 at 1/200th of a second using speedlight, yeah. This is crazy though. That's absurd. Even that, like, Jesus Christ. These are really good. What kind of lens are you using to shoot these though? Like, I'd imagine with snakes you can't get as close, I'm sure. But like your flower pictures, I love your flower pictures. On the flowers, I carefully mask out the background in post. Oh, okay. Okay. Jeez, these are really good. Look at that. Most of the macros is with the Sigma 150 2.8. Do you have like macro tubes? I'm centimeters away from most of these subjects. Even venomous snakes, no thanks. This is beautiful. Damn, maybe I should start shooting more wildlife. I remember when I was a kid, I really wanted to shoot with, I have used macro tubes. In fact, that's how I got started, but I have 6 macro lenses now, so I don't use the tubes much anymore. Yeah, I know when I was a kid, I really wanted to do, I wanted to shoot, I had this wild dream to shoot for National Geographic. Holy crap. And these, like, how do you get, like, underwater? How do you get underwater shots? I think for sure though, if I had to pick, the underwater stuff is just an aquarium. I think if I had to pick a favorite, these are actually a lot of pictures, holy cow. If I had to pick a favorite, these are crazy, they're so dramatic. That's awesome. I can definitely understand what you mean by visual impact now. I really like the flower stuff. But just like stuff like that, like, that's awesome. Jeez. Oh, thanks. Man, and they just keep on going. I quit judging for image competitions just because I'm an educator at heart, and I don't feel like competitions really help the image maker. LOL, that swimming snake is my competition entry for this year. So you really, you shoot a ton. If that's like this year's photo, then you shoot a ton. I don't think I shoot as nearly as much as I think I should. Hey, yo, look at that. That's pretty cool. Whoa. Bizarre fishing trip. And what's like the category of competition you enter? 2020, but 2020's image competition was cancelled, so I'm entering it this year for sure. Jesus Christ, like lions too? Yeah, like let's go back up because then I'm never gonna pick a favorite. I think 1,200 posts. I'm entering amateur monochrome division. Amateur? Why amateur? You're gonna smoke all these people. I think if I had to pick a favorite, maybe... Yeah, I think for sure one of the snakes. So like that one. Or this one maybe. Professional. So what do you do for a living then? That green tree python is my most popular subject. 6 out of my Instagram top 9 last year were that snake. That same snake. Like it. I like it, I like it. I work in a courthouse here. Wow, not what I'd expect for sure. I don't like. I work in a courthouse. I'm honestly gonna follow. This is pretty good. I like that. Low base photography. Also completely random. Where do you get the low bass from? Did you play like low brass or like in an orchestra? Thanks for all the support for sure, dude. You deserve that. That's awesome. We are professional. Yes, you read it correctly. We're professional. Simply put, we are a business. Oh man. I just do it for mental health reasons, and I like helping people, so I teach on Twitch. No way, you teach on Twitch? I'll have to check out your stream sometime then. I sang bass in quartets when I was a teenager. Purdy. Man, even this shot's really cool. I like it. Did you develop this site, by the way? Yeah, I think that has to be like my favorite picture of yours. Definitely the Subi. I like the low saturation effect. Lol, you answered just as I hit it. Squarespace. I've been trying to make a new website. I have a portfolio here. I used Wix. This was in high school. This was my final exam in high school. And I kind of just updated it as the years went on. But I really do want to update it. It's kind of like really thrown around. So right here it's like super moody. Then over here it's very like glary. Here's like some video work. Here's like an about me. It's kind of like, it's really confusing. So I want to remake it on Squarespace. Base 2 and acquire them. But yeah, it's awesome. Actually, I wanted to check out whose stuff was it? Kirby stuff. Kirby, where can I find? Can I not find Kirby? Oh. Damn, did I lose Kirby's? Shoot, well I guess I lost Kirby's stuff. Squarespace had less template than Wix, but I feel like Squarespace is more quality. Actually, I don't think I got to check out Squarespace too much. I just picked the template for the most part. Ooh, I got a pro follow me. Who's this? I don't know who that is. I don't... Nice. Ooh. Ooh. These are just all like unedited pictures for the most part. I like this picture, but then I don't like it. What camera / lenses do you use most often? I think so. I'm really invested into like the Fuji system. So my main camera, my main and only camera, is the Fuji X-H1, and from there I use the kit lens, the 18-55. It's a really solid lens. I love that lens. And then when I need to use anything longer, I'll use like the, I think it's a 50 to 120, 55 to 120, somewhere around there. And if I need to get even longer, there's a Sigma that I use. It's a something to 600, 200 to 600, I think. Okay, I've been running into a lot of Fuji shooters on Twitch recently. Really? I don't think I've ever met another. I've only met one Fuji shooter ever, I think. I have a Sigma 150. I think it might be that then. It's a big thing. It's heavy. Is it? It's a fat lens. My kid is a Canon and Nikon. I think I don't know what I would shoot if I had like another camera. Honestly, I'd probably get another Fuji. The T4, I think. That's like the most current one. X-T4. Sigma stuff is really good, yeah. People always give it kind of a bad rap for the most part just because it's like a little more budget. But yeah, I think it's pretty good. Yeah. Exclusively, wow. I think I sold my Nikon gear a few years back. Who gives Sigma a bad rap? I don't know, like I think usually like on just like on YouTube, I think people kind of well, I have a fear of like, since it's not like a native lens, that like stuff like autofocus isn't as snappy as like a native lens. I know whenever I shoot Canon lenses on my Fuji, when I have adapters on them, they tend to hunt a lot. Well, if you can't trust YouTubers, who can you trust? My ENG kit is Canon XF305, and my Nikon is a Nikon D3S. Gee, you have a lot of Nikon. I had a Sigma 17 to 50, 2.8, love that one. Nikon 24 to 70, 2.8. Nikon 70 to 200, 2.8. Sigma 150 to 500, wow. 5 to 6.3. There was one point I think where I really enjoyed shooting wide, like just anything. Like I really like shooting buildings. The Holy Trinity for sure. I use that as my kit lens for my APS-C bodies. %99 of the work you saw on my Insta was either Sigma 150 to 600 or 150. Wow. Man, I love the 600 Sigma. It's just so heavy. Like, the pain in the butt. But I love it. I love it though. Are we talking about the same lens though? Like, hold on. Sigma 150 to 600. Oh no, what am I thinking of then? No, that has to be it. Is it? Yeah, it should be this one. I mean, they're all the same, right? It should be. Dude, I don't know. I don't know what you're eating, Kirby, but man, I think this is a very heavy lens. Especially when it's like extended out like that. It's just like so front heavy. Dude, for real, that's Kirby right there. No, I know it doesn't gain weight, but it's just like off balanced, I guess. I have the contemporary, not the sport, because I'm a poor government employee. Oh, you went Olympus, Davis? Wow, I had no idea. Honestly, you probably told me. I probably just didn't realize. This is it, the sport. That's it. That's what we have. Dude, for sure this thing is heavy. Yeah, the size and weight are the reasons I went Olympus. You must hate yourself. What do you mean by that? Who hurt you? What do you mean by that? Micro Four Thirds is fine as long as you don't shoot in low light a lot. Yeah, because then I think at that point you get a lot of grain. I'm sure. Yeah, especially when I have two little kids around. I tried, I shot a Sony for the first time, I think 2 weeks ago. Someone was looking for a cameraman for like a short film they were shooting here. And, yeah, I'm sure for video it was pretty okay. But like just going around the settings were kind of confusing. It was a pain in the butt to figure out how to like figure out stuff like exposure. So I don't think I'd switch to Sony. Maybe I considered getting a Sony just for streaming, like as a streaming cam. Never thought. I remember there was one instance a couple years ago. I was driving back from Houston, and at that point, like on the highway, there is zero. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at that. Comparison field test. Cool. Cool. I might have to travel for some more motorsports photography. Yeah, for sure. Some pick the no pick. But yeah, long story short, I tried hand holding I tried shooting with my phone the Milky Way. I thought that was a great idea, and it looks so bad. I think I tried balancing it on like the truck too. Oh yeah, then Sigma makes their own camera. That's true, right? They make their own camera? I was covering a court case of Alex Dowland, who was up at the High Court in Edinburgh on 13 or 14 counts of sexual assault. There was a press talk who shot Olympus. He said, oh, he had to cross the street to get anything. Needless to say, he got nothing. Oh, that looks cool. Sweet. I'm gonna have to skip this. Yeah, but Kirby, I didn't get a chance to check out your portfolio stuff. Do you think you can send that again? We were just checking out Davis's and Low Bass Guy. Or Low Bass Guy, sorry. Hmm. Alright, let's check these suckers out. Alright. I'm 26 years old, landscape photographer, based in Tullibody, Scotland. Oh, wow. Nikon shooter photos are free to share. Just at me or tag me in them. Nice. Alright, let's check these out. Let's check these out. This one's really good. So I think right off the bat, I definitely get like an Ansel Adams kind of vibe. Definitely like with the black and white landscapes, especially with something like this or that. For sure, I can pick off like a little Ansel Adams. Even damn, look at that! Holy crap! Jeez, that's nice. Even this one, I really like the colors in this one. I can tell you took this with like a longer lens. Everything's just kind of like, I like it. We know you can type, don't worry. At f8, wow. So like, how far do you travel for like most of your photography? Ew. What game is that? Is that Forza? Oh, the reverse entry. We can definitely appreciate some some sim racers for sure. Damn, that was nice. Jeez, that's crazy. My press vest is nearly done. Had a friend go live, so I'm going to pop over on her stream. Oh, for sure. Let me save that. Hold on. I actually have no idea how to raid. I don't even know if I can raid. Don't you need to be like affiliated to raid? I can raid? /raid username. Cool, okay. Yeah, honestly, I'm probably gonna pop off in a bit. I think this might be like the longest stream I've had. It's not like saying much. 2 hours, 45 minutes. But, I mean, I got a little work done, you know. Kind of got to show off these pictures a little bit. I don't know why that's greenlit. None. Oh. Color label. None. Okay, just type /raid in chat with no parentheses and hit raid now after the countdown. On my chat or her chat? In my chat. Okay, I'll do that in a bit. Sorry, excuse me if my room's a little messy. But yeah, that was fun. It was kind of cool hopping back on after such a long time or such a long hiatus. But thanks, low bass guy for sticking around. Thanks, Stuart Kirby for following. But yeah, nice to see some new faces around and some familiar faces. It was really nice. Yeah, thanks guys. If you want to stick around, we're gonna watch Low Bass's friends. We're gonna raid. My first raid. So we'll hop on. Let's see if I do this correctly. Raid / @Chelsea Wins Media. Did I do that correctly? No, did I not do that correctly? I don't think you need the @. Cool. Ooh, are we gonna do it? 3, 2, 1, raid. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me pop on Twitch.